videographer? I think I already said basically yes, but
you did.
Samie the planner, do I need a videographer?
I really feel like you do. It's one of those categories that is oftentimes cut due to budget, but I feel like it's just so different than your photos because, like you said, it's capturing sound. It's capturing the way you interacted with your mom or your grandma, the energy of the party. It really helps you to relive those moments for so long. Show your kids or, future grandkids, people who couldn't be at the event. It's a great way, if you have grandparents or someone who's really important to you who wasn't able to make it there, to capture that. So it's so different in photos that I think a lot of times people forget about that and, just kind of overlook it. But I feel like it's actually so important to your wedding day. Yeah,
absolutely. So I think you pretty much just told us why you would invest in a videographer. But it can be an easy thing for people to cut from the budget.
Yeah, it can. And, sometimes budget just simply doesn't allow it. And, is what it is. It's certainly an investment, just like your photographer is. So you want to make sure that it's important to the two of you and kind of have that discussion. If you go back and listen to our budget conversation, kind of prioritizing those things and making sure that you're getting your most important items. But make sure to kind of keep in mind, maybe you can't get the top tier videographer, but is there someone, in your budget who you can invest in, who you'll still be happy with that end product? So just kind of keep those things in mind.
Yeah, and I think that's an important thing to call out too. When you're planning your wedding, like to go back to the budget podcast that we keep referencing, it's really important.
It is.
Looking ahead and looking at the whole wedding, not just, okay, I just got engaged, let's go find the venue, let's go find the planner, the photographer, whatever it is, or the one thing that matters the most to you. It's important to look at the whole picture because things like videography, things like bakeries and things of that nature that you book later, you don't want to forget them because they're so important and they're so critical, and you really want to make sure you see the full picture.
Yeah.
And the other thing to consider as well is videographers tend to, on average, we find that there's not as many as there are photographers.
Right.
They get booked.
They do, especially the really good ones.
Yeah.
So while it might seem like something you'll wait to book until you get closer to wedding day, if it's something that's important to you, I wouldn't wait too long. Not much longer after booking kind of your photographer, because they have that same restriction where each team can only really do one wedding a day.
Yeah.
So if they're booked for your day, you're not going to get that. So it's definitely worth kind of deciding in the beginning, setting your budget, making sure you have enough money for the videographer that you're interested in.
Yeah, absolutely.